Morning, Paul. I'm here to interview Miss Julianne De Vera. She is the sales manager of Berjaya Hotel located in Makati Avenue. Um, so Miss De Vera. Um, for my first question is, why did you choose the selling career?
Of course, in the sales industry, there's a lot of money that you can earn, unlike in other department, and you can also a chance to meet other people, which is regardless if it is low or high profile.
So, okay. Um, for our second question, um, how do you keep yourself motivated in your chosen career?
For me, as long as you have believe yourself how to sell, um, you should be motivated uh, by selling from your heart, not on your mind. Or you can um, you can also think about the person or your family, so you can motivate to sell also.
For our third question, what are the techniques that you can share to others who want to be in this profession?
As a salesperson, there's a lot of techniques. But for me, my only techniques is how to build a rapport with the client. How to build their relationship so you can earn their trust and then the loyalty of the client.
Um, so, how do you get prospects? What are your prospecting techniques?
For me, as of sales, in other industry, they have assigned areas or assigned industries that you can work with. So in my in this Berjaya, I assigned for sales, I for the Salcedo village. All Salcedo village in Makati, and then Parañaque, Cavite, and other southbound areas. So I have a database. Then first of course I have to call them to set an appointment. Then I always had my sales kit, so I can easily discuss our facilities and our product.
So, um, ano siya, sa area nyo, yung area mo sa, like, buong Salcedo Village,
Yes,
ikaw yung may ano doon, may
I'm the one who handling that area.
okay.
So uh, it depends. If if you have assigned area, of course you have to focus that. So there's a database that you can work with that area. But of course, sometimes I check in the Google. So because some of my database is not updated, so I have to update weekly or monthly.
Okay. How would you know that the prospects will eventually become your clients?
Um, I think the important word that came out is loyalty and trust. If you build rapport with your client, it's easily you just one text away or just call them, and they can easily book with you because they have a trust with you. Of course, if there's, for example, if there's a booking or if there's functions in your property, from the start, you have to, that's the time you have to start the rapport with the client. And during that event or during that function, of course, you have to help them, assist them, so so uh, they will appreciate your service with them. So that time, they will realize that this person is very helpful. Uh, she can or he can assist our guest, or if there's any problem, as long as you can give uh, can give them what? A promo, free,
Yung
free
pang-satisfaction
GC,
ng
or
satisfied
of course you
sila.
have all their needs. Once you give them all their needs and then they're satisfying your service, for sure they will come back to you.
Um, for our next question, what are the tips you can share in closing the sale?
Closing it. Actually, it depends. There's a lot of different attitude in the client. There's some irate, or there's the one who can just pretend that they're kasungit, or but it's not. So it depends on you how to handle that person. For me, of course I don't know with other like if you're a guy person or you're a girl person. But for me as a girl person, there's a lot of advantages. Why? Even if the client is a boy or
A girl.
as a girl, uh, it's like it's important term that is you know how to make lambing with the client.
Sweet charm parang ganun.
Yes, because every time you want to meet that target, you just call them, and I'm sure they will give you revenue with that. So the important for me is you know how to build rapport, or you build relationship with your client. You don't treat them as a client. You just treat them as a family or a friend. So in that way, every time if you're in this industry too, and then you transfer to another industry, they will get back to you, and I assure you they will give you 100% revenue.
Kasi may trust sila sa
Yes.
loyal, alam na nila yung parang
You know how to handle with all their needs. You know how to give them satisfaction to all their needs. Even as a salesperson kasi, there's a after sales, not during or before sales. Once na nagkaroon ka ng prospect with that client, you have to build rapport, di ba? So, in that case, of course, you have to treat them as a friend, not a client. So, if you have a friend, of course, that's forever na yan, di ba? So, it's like that. So, ever since, even I know there's no requirements for the booking, or let's say, in this month, they don't have requirements, you consistently call them. Or if as a salesperson kasi you should go out eh. So, if you're in that area na, go to their office.
ina-update mo
Parang
sila kung may
mag-courtesy visit ka sa kanila. Kasi in that way, they will appreciate your kindness. They will appreciate na, this person, hindi lang siya after sales. Kasi once, like ako, if I'm a client, binigyan kita, let's say, I gave you worth of 1 million on that month revenue. Then, hindi ka na nagpakita. Of course, I will not book you anymore. Kasi iba yung dating na parang binigyan ko lang ng
mas wala na.
sales tong person na to, then wala na, hindi na ako binalikan. That's it. So, rapport lang.
So, pag kunyari may event kayo sa hotel mo, tapos yung mga, let's say na malalaking clients nyo, ini-invite nyo ba sila sa hotel nyo para makita nila yung bagong, for example, function room nyo, updated function room, bagong, say na parang pang-entertain, kunyari, yung bagong renovated na swimming pool, parang kinakall nyo ba sila para makita yun?
Yes. Lalo na kasi, in a sales department, you have entertainment fund. So, ever since, may ano siya, meron siyang, tawag dito, meron kaming nakaalat for every client. So, every visit, you should treat them lunch, or let's say there's a new menu in your restaurant, you make sure you have to try them. Kasi it's a word of mouth eh. So, once na nasarapan sila, I'm sure, let's say, because kasi in other companies naman, mabilis lang naman ang turnover sa kanila. So, probably, ibang hotel, ay, sa ibang company, let's say nag-resign sila, then lumipat sila in other company, they can refer you din eh. So, that's another dagdag na rin in your, di ba, in your revenue. So, every time they have mga new facilities or we have a newly renovated rooms, we'll make sure to invite them for ocular. Or, let's say, for the function room, is, nagbago lang about the lightnings and then nagbago lang yung some of the furnitures. We also invite them because we have a budget for them. So, yes. So, we have a restaurants that, well, after ocular, then, i-lunch mo sila, i-treat mo sila for lunch or dinner. It depends sa availability ng schedule nila. So, usually, ikaw talaga yung ikaw yung mag-a-adjust sa kanila. Just treat them a friend. It's like a special friend. So, parang binibaby mo. So, you can please them. Kasi once you please them, 100% I assure you, they will book you anytime. Actually, hindi ka nila ma-remind as, let's say, Berjaya or any other they will remind you as your name, not the company name. Yes. Because, you build rapport na eh. It's like a friend nga, di ba? Kumbaga, yes, because some of other issues they don't apply here. Some of the salesperson, they just treat them as a client lang. So, for sure, they will not, of course. Actually, I have lots of friends na salesperson na wala, they just treat them as the business, just a business. Yan. Tapos, after that, wala na. So, kaya ako, for me, yung mga account executives ko, lagi ko silang tinitrain na kung paano maging friend. If you're a shy type, well, alisin mo na yan. Kasi hindi yan, as a salesperson, kailangan makapal ang mukha mo.
Kailangan hindi ka shy.
Oo, kaya, actually, every time I go to other client, pag nandun pa lang ako sa pintuan, lahat sila maingay na, si Julie Ann. So, alam mo yun, nare-recommend ka nila na hindi lang sa name, hindi lang sa company mo eh, sa name mo mismo. Kasi, alam nila kung paano ko mag-handle ng client.
So, what is your biggest accomplishment so far as a salesperson?
Accomplishment? Siguro, I have consistently closed a deal every month. So, I always meet my target. Actually, it's overwhelming kasi once na na-meet mo yung target mo, meaning, hindi dahil na-meet mo siya is because you need incentives, you need the report in your general manager or in your director of sales. It's not like that eh. It's overwhelming because you prove yourself na kaya mo siyang i-meet yung target na yun. At the same time, on that target na nakafocus kang i-meet, you should also meet other people with other clients na kasi as a salesperson kasi yan eh, ibabalance mo, kailangan meron kang regular client and then you have new client. So, lagi mo siyang ibabalance. Every month, kailangan you make sure you have old and new client. Kasi, of course, kasi hindi naman laging may requirements itong mga old clients mo. Diba? Minsan, quarterly lang sila ng papabook.
Alam na nila
Minsan, hindi sila monthly. So, kailangan mo rin dapat meron kang new clients. Which, every time you go out, every time you have a sales call, make sure kung nandun ka na sa isang building ngayon, saturate that area, saturate that place. Kung after mo dun sa, let's say, meron kang schedule dun sa isang floor na to, then go to other floors. It's like mahirap lang as a sales. Kasi, Actually, maraming na akong experience dyan na like, nahuli ako sa building, kasi bawal ka kasing mag-ikot. Kasi may CCTV na ngayon eh, uso na CCTV, before hindi pa eh. Pero, that, on that way, nakakakuha ka ng kasi hindi naman lahat may hotel pala dun sa inyo. Uy, may function room pala sa inyo. Kasi hindi nila alam. So, paano mo rin makukuha yung contact details nila dun sa company yun kung hindi ka talaga magsasaturate. So, yun siguro mas magandang mangyari kasi kung ma-meet mo yung sa big accomplish na yun eh, yung target. Dahil on that way, may ka na, kumbaga, ma-meet mo na yung mga iba't ibang klaseng kliyente. At syempre, of course, mamimit mo rin yung mga bosses nila, di ba, yung mga managers nila. So, it's a big accomplishment din. Kasi, as a salesperson, na ikaw sales ka lang, mamimit mo yung mga high profile na, di ba, mga CEO, president. So, it's a big accomplishment na yun for you. Kasi which is, for sure, sa ibang department, they will not do that. They will not, hindi nila mamimit yung mga ganong person kung hindi lang sila sales. Iba kasi pag sales ka talaga, lahat handle mo, lahat control mo. So for me, yun lang, if you meet your if you meet your quota, that's a big accomplishment na. If you meet different high profile, regardless low or high profile, it's a big accomplishment na rin. And for sure, pandagdag na rin yun ng database mo. Diba?
So, for our last question, how do you take care of your clients so they become loyal?
Yun, first, yun yung sinabi ko. Diba? If you treat them as a friend, magiging loyal na yun sa'yo. So, makikilala ka nila, it's not that on the name of your company. Of course, yung name by yourself. Kasi, they knew na you know how to handle their event na eh. Kasi every time you go there, basta always visit them. That's the most important. Once nandun ka na sa area na yun, visit them. Kung katabi lang siya, nasa likod lang siya, o nasa tapat lang siyang building, puntahan mo. Kasi in a salesperson naman, you have itineraries eh. So make sure na, dito na ako sa area na to, okay, sige, dadagdag ko tong ganitong company na to. Kasi may mga ganong client, I'm sure kahit din naman ikaw, may mga client kasi they want na parang, gusto nila yung bini-baby sila. Oo, so, kasi, ako, based on my experience, na-experience ko na yan na, alam mo kung bakit kami nagpapabook sa'yo? Kasi merong ibang hotel na once lang magpunta dito. Tapos, after na, wala na, hindi nakalimutan na kami. Yun, isang advantage na yun sa'yo. Kung lagi ko yung nakikita nila, ikaw syempre may isip nila once they have requirements, di ba? Kasi isipin nila, kay Joanne na lang, or kay Julia na lang ako. Kasi, for sure, pupunta naman to lagi sa akin eh. Saka magaling naman itong mag-handle ng function namin or ng mga guest namin. So, yun lang, yung relationship na yun, parang gawin mo special friend sila. Just always treat them, okay, fine na on that area, I'm sure marami kang kliyente na kahit magkapagod-pagod kapag go. Kasi for sure, sila rin naman mapupuno sa'yo ng quota mo eh. Sila rin ang mag-help sa'yo na, kulang pa ako. Baka meron ka dyan. O sige, book mo ko. For sure, ganun sila. Saka in that way, once you meet your quota, because of that, you build the relationship with the client, for sure mapopromote ka. Kasi, in sales lang naman, it's about the, lang eh. Of course, kung nakita naman nilang maganda yung revenue, production revenue mo. So, kasi in the sales, kasi mabilis talagang turnover. Mabilis din ang promotion. Kung mabigay mo yung satisfaction ng guest and your boss, for sure, mapapromote ka. So, syempre, utang na loob mo yun sa clients, diba? So, It's a vice versa lang.
Give and take.
So, di ba? So, parang, treat them nice, treat them as a friend. But of course, dahil sa kanila, mabibigyan mo rin ng chance na ma-promote ka. Di ba? So, ganun lang. Lagi mo lang iisipin na if you want this position, you have to earn it, their trust and loyalty sa client. Yun lang yung important talaga.
Thank you, Miss Joanne.
Thank you.
So,